Noting the Northern Assembly greets the Arctic. We are here to think and talk and feel about the North. This is the world, or this is usually how we think about the world. The Arctic is just a few scattered white dots at the edge of the map, unimportant, uninhabited, unconnected. Clearly, this map was not made by the people of the Arctic. This map was made for the kings of Europe, and they of course wanted London and Paris to be the center of the world. If the people of China had made the first world maps, the world might have looked like this. If the people of South Africa had made the first world maps, it might have looked like this. And if the people of the Arctic had made the first world maps, it would have looked like this. Here, the North is in fact the center of the world, and it is all connected. This is the Pan-Arctic vision. Pan means all or whole. Arctic is the northern part of the globe. Literally though, Arctic means near the bear, like in Ursa Major, the Great Bear, the stellar constellation of the northern hemisphere. The same stellar constellation that is in the flag of Alaska, which of course is not known as a bear at all in Alaska, but a dipper. And depending on who else you ask, it's not known as a dipper either, but a wagon or a plow, or in Sami language, a bow. And finally, vision, which means something seen, or something imaginary that you think you see, or something that you cannot yet see, but you know it will be there to be seen sometime in the future. This is the Pan-Arctic vision. One unified northern community. Today, on the other hand, the Arctic is divided by nation states and borders. The capital is always in the south, the power is always in the south, and the money usually ends up in the south. Let me just give you a few examples. Greenland, Kalaallit and the Faroe Islands, two separate peoples with their own languages and cultures, are still being controlled from Denmark, like they are not capable of taking care of themselves. In fact, that is usually what's being said. Greenland would never survive without Denmark. But what would Denmark be, this small and unimportant Scandinavian country, without its Arctic colonies? Donald Trump did not want to buy Denmark now, did he? Greenland, Kalaallit is not the only territory where the powers of the south are fighting for influence. Russia has just planted a flag on the bottom of the ocean at the North Pole. China grabs every opportunity to gain influence in the north, and Canada and the US are fighting to gain control over the Northwest Passage. The powers of the south, everybody is craving the oil, gas, minerals and fish of the north. People off the coast of northern Norway have been living off these rich fish stocks for thousands of years. In fact, that is the reason why people came to this land in the first place. But now, these resources, the right to fish the fish of the north, have been sold off to business people in the south. The fisherman Vegard Bangsund from Vardø summed it up very nicely when he said to his local newspaper, "You cocksucking, ball-licking bastards, enough is enough. Stealing all resources and leaving us with nothing. Kiss my dirty asshole. Give back all our fish, you poor fucking donkey dicks." This is the Pan-Arctic vision, one unified northern community, where the people of the Arctic have the power to decide for themselves. We share history, we share nature, climate, attitude, we share the experience of being at the edge. The Arctic has always been at the edge of the map, at the edge of focus, at the edge of the stage. But that has never been a problem. On the contrary, all the wild, impossible and beautiful things happen up north. Now we wish you welcome to a new extreme experiment. Nothing like this has ever happened before. This is the Pan-Arctic vision. We are going north, north of the ordinary, up north. So raise your fist and join us for a new vision of the Arctic. The time has come to unite the North in song. Praise the North, everybody.